I want to welcome everyone to our live Saturday morning presentation. Our whole time today, we're going to spend on a product focus, and that product focus is going to be the flagship product of Synergy Worldwide, which is ProArgi-9 Plus. This is a page off of our Synergy Family website. Again, if you go to oursynergyfamily.com, we host a website that you will find a large number of resource tools within that website. And as you go onto the home page and scroll down, we have specific dedicated pages to marketing strategies. And one of our core marketing strategies is nitric oxide therapy. And when you click here to enter, it takes you to this page. And when it talks about nitric oxide therapy, that's a natural way to address most cardiovascular health concerns. And as we've talked about in the past, there's a lot of things that you can say with regards to nitric oxide therapy that you can't say with regards to ProArgi-9 Plus. So the key is to be able to talk to people in terms of what nitric oxide therapy could do to benefit their cardiovascular system. And then when they begin to ask, well, is there a product or what, do you do something or what, then you can say our product of choice is ProArgi-9 Plus. And then when you do that, there's a lot of products in the marketplace that have now been designed to harness the power of nitric oxide therapy. There's well over 200 products now that are out there. And some are more effective than others. But again, our product of choice, you need to be able to let people know why. Why should they use ProArgi-9 Plus as opposed to any of the other products that are out there in the marketplace? And so the reason why I bring all this up is this page is dedicated to help you answer those questions with either resource tools in the form of videos or resource tools in the form of PDFs and flyers that either we've produced for our Synergy family or Synergy Worldwide has produced for their flagship product, ProArgi-9 Plus. Now, this page is really broken up into a couple key sections. There's key videos on nitric oxide therapy and ProArgi-9 Plus. There's key resource tools on nitric oxide therapy and ProArgi-9 Plus. And then there's specific videos on how nitric oxide therapy addresses key health concerns. And then we also have some recorded Saturday trainings that apply to both nitric oxide therapy as well as ProArgi-9 Plus. And then we have a link to testimonials on how nitric oxide therapy has helped others. And as I go down through this, again, this is a live presentation for our Saturday morning. It's being recorded. If you're watching the recording, you can't ask questions, but if you're on the live, we have a nice group of people that are on the live presentation. If you have questions as I go through presentation of information, please feel free to interrupt me, and then we'll also have time at the end. Now, one of the things I want to bring your attention to are these videos that are here in this first section. ProArgi-9 Plus, our product of choice. I actually am going to play this because this video is 9 minutes long, but it really does two things. First off, it will help educate you or your new distributors on why ProArgi-9 Plus is our product of choice. And there's key information in that video, depending upon who your audience is, who you're trying to market to, that will help you understand, your ability to take information off of this video and basically memorize it. For example, I don't have any notes in front of me right now, but I've done this so much. I mean, since 2008, when ProArgi-9 Plus came into the marketplace with Synergy Worldwide, and I started to use that product. Prior to that, Synergy Worldwide had an L Archdione product that I used, and I didn't feel really any benefit from it. When Dr. Prendergast came on board with Synergy Worldwide, and Synergy Worldwide, in conjunction with Nature's Sunshine, brought to market ProArgi-9 Plus, when I used that product, it was a night and day difference in terms of how I felt on that product. At that time, I still played competitive soccer. I was in a men's over 40 league. We always played in the championship. That's how good our team that we had. And for me, the use of ProArgi-9 Plus helped me with my athletic performance, where I didn't get tired on the court, but even more importantly to me, the next day, I didn't have soreness like I used to experience. And so that product, I began to do research to begin to understand nitric oxide therapy, this thing called the endothelium that lines all of your cardiovascular system. And I began to do my videos, and through my videos, I created my client base that I have that use this product. In fact, I've got several orders that go out today for clients that have been using this product for a long time. Now, when I get a new person who calls me through one of my videos or through interaction that I might have with an individual, and they ask me, well, why should I use your product as opposed to any of these other products that are out there? And I'll say, that's a great question. And here's the reason why ProArgi-9 Plus is my product of choice. First off, it's recognized by the medical community, been listed for 6 straight years in their physician's desk reference as, quote, the highest quality L Archdione supplement in the world, end of quote. Additionally, it is a clinically proven product. It's clinically proven to produce higher levels of nitric oxide and do it more rapidly than using L Archdione alone. And it's clinically proven to prevent vascular inflammation. And then the other major reason why I love this product is from a quality assurance standpoint, there's 262 verified quality assurance steps that go into the manufacturing of this product. No one, I'm telling you, no one in the industry goes through that level to make sure that their product is going to be the same every time you use it. That's the high quality standards set for this product. And if you decide to use it and you don't get the results that you're looking for, they stand behind their product. They're so confident that this product is going to help you that they give you a 120-day money-back guarantee on your initial purchase. So this is why I use this product. This is why I use this product with all my clients. And this is why this product continues to be the one that I use, because there's no one in the industry yet that has been able to create a product as effective as ProArgi-9 Plus. Now, I didn't time that, but that's most likely about less than 2 minutes. And I don't have any notes in front of me, but what I have done is I've taken this video here on the right-hand side that says unique selling properties for ProArgi-9 Plus. And basically I have that information stored in my memory brain. I don't say it the same way all the time, but my talking points that I have for ProArgi-9 Plus are the same. Physician's desk reference, clinically proven, higher levels of nitric oxide and more rapidly than L Archdione alone, clinically proven to prevent vascular inflammation, 262 verified quality assurance steps, 120-day money-back guarantee. So those are the key talking points. But this video that I'm going to show in just a little bit also introduces other things that will help to validate this product if you're using it for a person who says, I'd love to know more about your product. Great. I've got a video that I can send you that will give you, I think, all the information that you need to make a decision, or at least if you've got any questions after you see that video, I'd be more than happy to answer them. And so you can use what we call third-party validation to be able to help a person understand how powerful this product is. And that's the purpose of the video. Now, as you go down through here, there's a video from Synergy Worldwide. These videos here, there's the Hughes Center tour. And then we've created some other videos. This is the old video that we did, why ProArgi-9 Plus Advantage, with the old label. This one up here I'm going to show you is all up to date. It's current. It uses information from Synergy Worldwide so that whatever I share in this video is not going to get you, not going to get Synergy Worldwide, not going to get me into any kind of trouble. I also have separate videos on one, ProArgi-9 Plus Clinically Proven, where it goes into a little bit more depth and detail of why it's clinically proven. And then I have a video on 262 quality assurance steps. Plus I have these 3 videos down here. when we look at competition, our competition to ProArgi-9 Plus typically centers in two areas. The first area that it centers in is products like Neo 40 and Circo 2 that use a beetroot nitrate nitrite pathway for the creation of nitric oxide. Now, when those products came in the marketplace, their advertising was extremely aggressive from the standpoint of telling people that if you're at the age of 40 or older, L Archdione is actually dangerous for you. Now, that is disingenuous at best, if not outright fraud and untruthful. So one of the products, Neo 40, I finally got fed up with what they were saying to people, and I created this video called The Truth About L Archdione, where I call them out on what they're saying, and I help people understand that as an ingredient, L Archdione, as an amino acid, that is such an important amino acid to your health, no matter what your age, whether you're 40 or older, men or women, doesn't matter who you are. L Archdione as an amino acid fuels 7 different metabolic pathways. At the end of this month, I'm going to show you the research that I found and the video that I created on how L Archdione and nitric oxide improve cognitive function, especially Alzheimer's disease. Doesn't cure the disease, doesn't get rid of the disease, but it can certainly help the cognitive function while the person is experiencing that progressively disabling disease. And that information that I'm going to share, Judy and I were talking prior to starting today's presentation. L Archdione and nitric oxide help regulate glucose metabolism. That's information that you can now, that I'm actually working on, and I'll most likely share it next month. I'm working on a video on how L Archdione and nitric oxide address glucose metabolism, because that's key for a diabetic, especially a type 2 diabetic. Type 1 diabetic is different than a type 2 diabetic. A type 2 diabetic, there's a lot that we can do to help them by helping them understand the use of L Archdione and nitric oxide for glucose metabolism to help them better regulate their blood sugars and get sugar out of their bloodstream into the actual cells and do them a benefit. So anyways, I put this video together about the truth about L Archdione because it works to counter the misinformation from Circo 2, Neo 40, and other products that use a nitrate nitrite pathway for the creation of nitric oxide. Then we have the truth about Dr. Borger and his product. Dr. Borger used to be with Synergy Worldwide. He was part of the medical advisory board with Synergy Worldwide. When he first came on board with Synergy Worldwide, he had never seen a more effective L Archdione supplement in all of his experience. And Dr. Borger, no matter what you think about him, is still one of the most respected researchers in the area of nitric oxide. And so as time went on, he decided to develop his own product. Not going to get into the details of it, but once he developed his own product and brought it to marketplace, he began to make statements with regards to ProArgi-9 Plus that were counter to what he said when he was with Synergy Worldwide. So I put this video together for, again, the sole purpose of being able to provide people with clarity and accurate information so that they could make their own decision about what to believe and what product to use. And then the other major competition we have in the L Archdione field is L Archdione Plus. And again, they made certain statements with regards to their product versus ProArgi-9 Plus that, again, was disingenuous. And so I developed this video. And that way, if you've got a client who is asking you questions with regards to a particular product, maybe Dr. Borger's information that they've seen, or L Archdione information that they've seen, or maybe it's Circo 2 or Neo 40, especially Neo 40. Again, these videos are here to help you be able to counter what is being said to them with accurate, truthful information so that by the end of the video, they can make their own buying decision. And I can tell you from experience, it typically ends up being ProArgi-9 Plus. Now, I just want to play this video because I think this video, it's 9 minutes long, but what it's going to do is it's going to help you understand how to frame a lot of information effectively. Plus, it's going to be a good video for you to understand why ProArgi-9 Plus is our product of choice.
Hi, my name is Dan Hammer, and the focus of this video is to answer the question, what is the best product for harnessing the power of nitric oxide to improve blood flow? Improved blood flow is key to a wide range of cardiovascular health concerns, such as addressing high blood pressure and diabetic complications, improving cognitive function, for men helping to address erectile dysfunction, reducing the risk for strokes and heart attacks, facilitating wound healing, and for athletes, improving their workouts, recovery, and athletic performance. Because nitric oxide is critical to blood flow, there are now hundreds of products that have been formulated to create this miracle molecule for the cardiovascular system. Many of these products make claims to be the best or most effective or can help men get back in the game. Most of the time, these claims are not substantiated. So let me show you the following chart to help you understand why our product of choice to harness the benefits of nitric oxide is ProArgi-9 Plus from Synergy Worldwide. As you can see by this bar graph, ProArgi-9 Plus outperforms all the other products it was compared to. This would make sense since this product is clinically proven to produce higher levels of nitric oxide and do it more rapidly than using L Archdione alone. Additionally, ProArgi-9 Plus is clinically proven to prevent vascular inflammation. It does this in two very specific ways. First, the unique combination of ingredients found in ProArgi-9 Plus help to reduce the oxidation of LDL cholesterol. Second, ProArgi-9 Plus potently inhibits myeloperoxidase, which is a problematic enzyme that obstructs nitric oxide. Even the medical community has recognized ProArgi-9 Plus. At the time of this recording, ProArgi-9 Plus has been listed for 6 consecutive years in the physician's desk reference as, quote, the highest quality L Archdione supplement in the world, end of quote. Now that quote is from the medical community, and it helps to validate why ProArgi-9 Plus has become our product of choice. Another important validation for this product is what is known as the Cologne list for competitive athletes. The Cologne list was created by the Olympic Training Center Rhineland as the first doping prevention platform for nutritional supplements in the world. It continues to be the largest doping prevention platform to this day. All products approved by Cologne list have successfully passed a label check and third-party laboratory analysis. Synergy Worldwide's flagship product ProArgi-9 Plus and their energy drink E9 have been approved and published on the Cologne list. This means that athletes can safely use these products while competing professionally in competitions around the world. Both the medical and athletic community recognize ProArgi-9 Plus as a product that can provide the following 11 benefits. Significantly and rapidly increases the level of nitric oxide in the body, helps relax arterial walls, protects against arterial damage, and reduces the occurrence of LDL cholesterol oxidation within the body, supports overall gut and cardiovascular health, helps maintain already normal blood sugar levels, supports a healthy inflammatory response, enhances blood flow to muscles and vital organs, may aid in decreasing body fat and building muscle tissue, helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels, combats the negative effects of premature cardiovascular aging, delivers a pure, potent blend of ingredients in an easy-to-drink mix that includes 5,000 milligrams of pure, free-form L Archdione per serving. When you analyze all the manufacturers, products, and claims made, it boils down to three key areas: the pathway used to create nitric oxide, proven ingredients, quality assurance standards. The unique combination of ingredients in ProArgi-9 Plus are designed to nourish the endothelial pathway that lines all of your cardiovascular system. This pathway uses L Archdione for the creation of nitric oxide. The 1998 Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded to 3 American researchers who discovered how this lining of your cardiovascular system converts the amino acid L Archdione into nitric oxide, the master signaling molecule of your entire cardiovascular system. This endothelial pathway for the creation of nitric oxide can decline with age. However, when given the correct ingredients, this pathway can be reactivated no matter your age. ProArgi-9 Plus uses proven ingredients that either directly convert to nitric oxide or enhance the enzymes of the endothelium to produce higher levels of nitric oxide. Ingredients like L Arginine, L-citrulline, pomegranate fruit juice concentrate, grape skin extract, red grape polyphenol extract, vitamin D3, vitamin K2, as well as other key ingredients that have been clinically proven to produce higher levels of nitric oxide and do it more rapidly than using L Arginine alone. Another reason why ProArgi-9 Plus is our product of choice for the creation of nitric oxide is the quality assurance standards that go into the manufacturing of this product. From the beginning, when this product was introduced to the market in 2008, Synergy Worldwide and their parent company, Nature's Sunshine Products, implemented sourcing and testing procedures to guarantee the purity, potency, and safety of ProArgi-9 Plus for each and every batch produced. ProArgi-9 Plus is manufactured by Nature's Sunshine Products at their facility in Spanish Fork, Utah. This facility is an FDA audited facility and NSF certified. The NSF mark is your assurance that the product has been tested by one of the most respected independent certification organizations in existence today. Additionally, this is a TGA certified facility. The TGA stands for the Therapeutic Goods Association of Australia, which has even more stringent standards than the FDA. From start to finish, ProArgi-9 Plus must pass 262 verified quality assurance standards before it is approved and released for human consumption. These standards include tests that other supplement manufacturers do not use, like thin layer chromatography. This test allows Synergy to fingerprint the raw material sample and compare it to a library of known standards. Synergy uses this test to identify the raw material and verify that all key components are present. Ash test. Samples of the raw material are burned at 700 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Every herb and mineral has specific ash characteristics that can be identified with this test. If the ash content is significantly higher than expected, then the presence of dirt or other foreign material is suspected. A failed ash test will result in the raw material being rejected. High performance liquid chromatography. This is a key final test, as this procedure is extremely sensitive. As a finished product, this test allows Synergy Worldwide to guarantee that all label claims are met on ProArgi-9 Plus. As Synergy Worldwide likes to say, we don't guess, we test, we guarantee. And that guarantee here in North America is a full 120-day money-back guarantee on the purchase of their product. Now, I hope you see why ProArgi-9 Plus has become our product of choice to harness the benefits of nitric oxide therapy. Before I close this video, I also want you to know that you do not have to become a distributor for Synergy Worldwide to enjoy the benefits of ProArgi-9 Plus or any of their other products. Instead, you can become a customer and enjoy the same wholesale prices on their products just like a distributor. This allows you to be a happy product user while still getting the best prices and their 120-day money-back guarantee. If you have any questions about our product of choice, ProArgi-9 Plus, or if you would like to order this product, then please contact the person who showed you this video. If they're not available, then please call me directly.
So that video, although it has some branding to me, I've never had anyone that has shown that video to a potential customer ever call me. If you use this video, all you need to do is just follow up with it. And if you do that, your probability of gaining a new customer is highly likely. So again, these are resource tools to help you do the third-party validation so that a person sees this from a third party, it's validated from a third party, and then when you follow up, it's like, yeah, I can see why this is your product of choice. Then all you have to do is just ask the question, do you want to make it your product of choice? And ask that question. And if you just ask the question and keep your mouth shut, you're going to find that 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, yes, what do I have to do to get this product? And then you can take over. Now, maybe they see that and they want to know, well, I saw that chart. Can you send me that chart? Again, one of the things that we've done in the resource tools is we make this information available to you. So this chart comes directly from Synergy Worldwide. All you have to do is click on the image, and what it does is it opens up in a separate browser window the actual chart where you can look at how ProArgi Plus, when you look at the major competition, there's only 2 other products out there that come even close to ProArgi-9 Plus. Everything else is either half or a quarter or less in its ability to deliver nitric oxide. Again, this is why it's our product of choice. Maybe you're working with an athlete and you want to leave them with this flyer. Again, you can print this off. This flyer comes directly from Synergy Worldwide, and you can print it off and you can leave it with them so that they can see from an athletic standpoint, especially if they're into any kind of athletic performance that requires any drug testing, they've got to be careful what they put into their body. Even they've got to be careful what kind of things that they eat to make sure that they don't accidentally get something in their system that's going to show up on a urine test. Again, here is your ability to help them understand that they can use ProArgi-9 Plus or E9 and not have any issues with regards to any substances that's going to get them into trouble. This is a flyer that we created that maybe you want to print off to, again, help people understand what nitric oxide therapy is all about. Again, the first page of this is the power of nitric oxide therapy. It's all designed to validate and show the 3 key benefits of nitric oxide. Validation comes from the 1998 Nobel Prize in Medicine. And then the benefits are nitric oxide relaxes the smooth muscle of the vascular wall for improved blood flow. Nitric oxide keeps blood platelet cells from sticking together to naturally reduce the risk for strokes and heart attacks. And when nitric oxide levels are high enough, they can initiate repair mechanisms to heal damage done to the cardiovascular system. And then the second part of the flyer is our product of choice. So if you don't want to memorize the things that I shared with you at the beginning of this presentation, you have the information right here as a backup. So again, what does that information give you? It gives you the key points of what differentiates Synergy Worldwide's flagship product, ProArgi-9 Plus, from the rest of the competition. Physician's desk reference, the highest quality L Archdione supplement in the world. That's the medical community making that statement. Clinically proven. First, it produces higher amounts of nitric oxide and more rapidly than L Archdione alone. Second, it's proven to prevent vascular inflammation. The video goes into more detail of what that means, but you don't need that detail. You can just help them understand vascular inflammation. And then the 100% money back guarantee, because we have 262 verified quality assurance steps. Again, we try and make our resource tools effective in helping you position information in front of people so that they can see why ProArgi-9 Plus should become their product of choice in helping them to improve their cardiovascular system, especially if they want to use nitric oxide therapy as the way to do that. Going down here, if a person gets onto product, we have some instruction sheets. We have one in English and one in Spanish, and then one for packets. The use of packets is a little bit different than maybe the use of the jumbo jar, because in the jumbo jar, there's a scooper where you can control a half a scoop versus one scoop, whereas in packets, it's awful difficult to do. Again, we have the instruction sheets for you to be able to do that. Then we have some great infographics. This is created by Synergy Worldwide. I've used this in several different videos where it helps a person to understand that as time marches on, given the lifestyle habits that most Americans have, they begin to create inflammation and damage to their vascular system, and this plaque formation begins to increase. And as the lining of the vascular system is damaged, there's a decrease in nitric oxide. Well, if you start nourishing that lining with the proper ingredients, you can begin to reverse some of that effect. If you're in your 60s like I am, there's no way I'm ever going to get back to my 20s, but I could certainly get back into my early 40s with proper use of a nitric oxide supplement. In this case, our supplement of choice is ProArgi-9 Plus. Let's see, we've got some things that we've created. Empower Your Heart Through Nitric Oxide Therapy. It's a PDF that we created. Maybe there's a checklist that you want to look at so that you can help differentiate your product, I should say our product, ProArgi-9 Plus, with a potential other product. So we have questions here. What is the source of L Archdione? Ask that. Tell me, this other product that you're wanting to use, where's their L Archdione come from? Well, for ProArgi-9 Plus, it's a biofermentation process of natural, non-GMO ingredients. What's the source of the L-citrulline? Again, you want to ask that question to the person. Well, I don't know. Well, if you're going to use ProArgi-9 Plus, again, it's a biofermentation process of a natural, non-GMO ingredient. Who is your product manufacturer? I don't know. Well, ours is Synergy Worldwide, or Nature Sunshine Products, one of the most respected nutritional supplement companies in the world. Is the company that manufactures your product, are they FDA audited? Are they TGA certified? Are they NSF certified? How many quality assurance steps go into the manufacturing of your product to guarantee that the label claims? I don't know. Well, I can tell you that ProArgi-9 Plus has 262 verified quality assurance steps. There's no one in the industry that goes to that level to make sure that their product label claims are always met. What's your product guarantee? I think it's 30 days. Well, if you decide to use ProArgi-9 Plus, they're so confident that this product will help you. It's a 120-day money-back guarantee, no matter the reason. Is your product patented? I don't know. Well, Synergy Worldwide has been granted a U.S. patent on their iconic formulation. It's because of that patent, when they did the clinical study on ProArgi-9 Plus, they discovered things that they didn't know about the product. They discovered how it rapidly increases nitric oxide and at higher levels than L Archdione alone. They discovered how ProArgi-9 Plus prevents the oxidation of low density lipoprotein. They discovered how ProArgi-9 Plus helps to lessen the impact of myeloperoxidase. Because of those discoveries, they were able to then patent the product because it has unique things that other products don't have. And because of that, they were able to go for a patent on the product. Is your product clinically proven? Have you ever been listed in the physician's desk reference? Again, it's a help to you to be able to know key aspects about ProArgi-9 Plus. Plus, it helps to take any product that you're being asked to compare it to. You can use this checklist of questions, and you can, again, help separate ProArgi-9 Plus from anything else that is currently in the marketplace. We have a link to getting the No More Heart Disease book. There's several books that have been written with regards to nitric oxide and how it benefits the cardiovascular system. Of all the books that I've seen, and I haven't seen them all, but I still come back to Dr. Ignaro's book for a couple reasons. First off, it is the easiest book to understand what nitric oxide therapy does to improve vascular health and overall health for a person. Secondly, it's Dr. Louis Ignaro. He is one of the 3 U.S. researchers who won a Nobel Prize in 1998 for the discovery of how nitric oxide is created through the conversion of L Archdione by the enzymes of the endothelium. And then the third reason is because it's Dr. Louis Ignaro, Nobel laureate, you can use the cover of this book to make some statements that you couldn't make on your own. So you could make the statement, hey, look at the cover from Dr. Ignaro's book, No More Heart Disease. He talks about how nitric oxide improves your cardiovascular health. Look at what he says, even on his cover, how nitric oxide can prevent, even reverse, heart disease and strokes. That's pretty powerful. I mean, if I can find something that can help to prevent and even reverse heart disease and strokes, wouldn't you think you'd want to use it? Again, you can get a person to agree with you. Well, what product do you use? Well, to harness nitric oxide, my product of choice is ProArgi-9 Plus. And then you have these different fact sheets that ProArgi or that Synergy Worldwide has created for ProArgi-9 Plus. You have some brochures, one in English, one in Spanish. You have some other things that are down here that Synergy has done, clinically studied, scientifically validated. Again, it goes into the clinical study and the things that came out from it. I see this Edward Caution. I believe he has now been working or. Yeah, I understand. He hasn't been just recently. Dr. Louis Ignaro has been with Herbalife for a long time. He created a nitric oxide product for Herbalife. I'm telling you, when you look at price comparison between their product and ours, when you look at the quality assurance, everything that goes in, yes, they've got Dr. Ignaro's name, but there's no other product out there that is better than ProArgi-9 Plus. So we're always going to have competition. It's still, you can use Dr. Ignaro's book to leverage information to help a person want to know what product that you use. And then we've got some specific videos that we've created. And I'll be adding some things to this as I do additional research with regards to the cognitive function I'm going to show you on the last Saturday of this month, as well as for diabetes. But you can see we've got a video here on how nitric oxide therapy addresses multiple cardiovascular issues in the Black community. We have a video on nitric oxide itself. It's a webinar that we recorded. It's about 15 minutes long. The truth about L-citrulline. And then we have specific ones, how nitric oxide therapy addresses athletic performance, wound healing, cognitive function, sexual function, diabetic complications, high blood pressure. Those are the main ones that people are dealing with. High blood pressure, diabetic complications, for men, sexual function issues like ED. A lot of people are dealing with parents who have cognitive function issues, wound healing. If you're into athletics, again, this video on athletic performance is just key for an athlete to understand how nitric oxide therapy can take their performance and their workouts to the next level. Then we have these recorded presentations from Saturday. And if you click here, It'll take you into a dedicated page that has some testimonials with regards to the use of ProArgi Plus and what it's done for people. And so you can go through here and decide what things work for you and what ones don't. So with that said, that gives you a pretty good overview of this page on ProArgi-9 Plus, our product of choice for harnessing nitric oxide therapy. Do I have any questions from anyone with regards to things that you've seen today, or questions that you might have that you've gotten from potential customers or customers that you're not quite sure how to address?
Hey, Dan, this is Bob.
Yes, Bob.
Just a great presentation today, Dan. You've really covered all the bases with this presentation. So thank you so much. It's awesome. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Bob. Appreciate that. Yes, I agree with you. Synergy is the best out there. Anyone else with any questions or comments before we say goodbye?
Hello, Dan. It's Donald.
Yes, Donald.
Just a quick thank you for the information. Information that we already know, but the updated information. There's lots coming out of nitric oxide therapy. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. I want to thank you for your time today. Next Saturday, Bob and Judy will be with us, and they will be doing another one of their outstanding presentations on leadership development using material from Simon Sinek. And the following Saturday, I'll show you my new video and go over the research of how L Archdione and nitric oxide is really effective in helping people with cognitive function, and specifically with regards to Alzheimer's disease, which is the #1 problem when it comes to cognitive function issues. So we'll have that information on the last Saturday of this month. All right, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your comments in the chat box, and we will talk to you next Saturday. Have a blessed weekend.